All right, so let's switch gears now and talk about your forecast because it is calm and quiet out there. If you have your windows open today, it's another beautiful day where you can just give that air conditioner a break because we know it's going to be working overtime come the month of June. We're actually going to have to crank them back on this weekend, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's talk now about how quiet and calm it is with that cloud cover out there just starting to come in. You'll see the increasing clouds throughout the day. And so that means we're actually going to see the chance of rain later on tonight. Now, most of this action will be up to our north. And as we talk about the system coming in, I think it will actually bring a slight chance of snow to the Sierra as well. Here's a look out at our Tehachapi camera this morning where we do have some low clouds looking and acting like fog up there that just rolling in within the last few minutes. So welcome to spring. You never know what you're going to get in our mountains, right? From a chance of fog this morning limiting your visibility to a chance of wind creating blowing dust on the 58 down into Mojave and a different kind of limited visibility there. So here in Bakersfield, you see a little bit of that cloud cover starting to come in. You see a little bit of orange haze. That air quality improves today as westerly winds come in and scrub out that pollution. 54 in Bakersfield right now, 39 in Tehachapi, 52 in Mojave. And with those westerly winds, they pick up later this afternoon. The wind advisory for those desert slopes from the mountains going down toward the 14 from 5 p.m. this evening through 11 a.m. tomorrow. And so with that, this high pressure is going to sit here parked. I think that's why as this trough digs in, it's actually going to lift just a little bit to the north. And so with the westerly flow and kind of that northwesterly track, I think the best chance to see the rain will be at the base of the grapevine. And it's a quick hitter. Here's the futurecast. Increasing clouds throughout the day, breezes, better air quality, staying cool. Later on tonight, after 8 p.m., you see those showers picking up as the clouds are pushed up against the mountains and kind of squeezed like a sponge. Then we could have a chance of some isolated thunderstorms within these scattered showers. In areas where thunderstorms form, you could have heavy localized rain, of course, along with small hail, dangerous cloud to ground lightning, erratic winds as well. And this is later on tonight, 10, 11, midnight. And then by the time we get into about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's tapering off and it's done. And we'll be clearing out by tomorrow. This will make for a gorgeous sunrise tomorrow as you're looking off to the east. But what about totals? Well, because this is scattered and because it's being pushed down to the mountains, the further south you go, the better chance of rain you get. But even then, maybe a tenth, 2/10 to a quarter inch for those south mountains, a few hundredths, if anything, here on the valley floor. And again, it's this system digging in. There's that chance of snow for the Sierra that I mentioned. But because the high pressure out here isn't really moving, it's going to lift that up, kind of bend it out of shape. Westerly flow means we're still cool and feeling beautiful tomorrow. And then here comes the high pressure, and that means some heat. Look at how dominant and almost angry that looks by the time we get into Friday and Saturday. Right back to those 90s for us heading into the weekend and Mother's Day as well. And then here's what's interesting. This system wants to retrograde, come backward toward California, bring us a chance of rain. This could be some thunderstorms as well from late Sunday into Monday. But because it's retrograding, how much moisture can it really tap into? How much instability is actually going to be there? It's so far away. I'm not going to put rain chances on our 7-day forecast just yet. But again, that was Sunday night into Monday. And that's why I've dropped temperatures a bit. But there's no real drop when you're talking about 90s. So I'm sorry, moms, I'm right there with you. It's going to be hot. But that's why all of our restaurants are hosting brunch, right? Have somebody else take you out for breakfast and then you don't have to worry about the heat and you don't have to do the dishes either, right? Isabella, 60s for you. Also warming up, of course, 90 for your Mother's Day there. In Tehachapi, low 60s today. Cooler because we're clearing tomorrow, but the westerly winds still bringing that fresh ocean air in. And then 60s, 70s, 80s as we climb for the end of the week into our hot weekend ahead.